Ah, again with this bright light, my god. So, this is going to be a recap week, and I was just thinking and sitting and thinking about it all, but I thought, why not just also film all my feelings and all the terrible, not terrible, but things that have happened this week last week, I should say, that caused a series of unfortunate events. So, we got snow, which has been the earliest we've gotten snow in the sense of the school year. So I think in the past 11 years that I've lived in North Carolina, it has not snowed between November, December, like in the fall season, and this time it snowed for the first time as early as I can remember. I remember there was one time back when I was in elementary school when it snowed in March. I'm not even joking. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough to get us out of school for like a day or two. But January and February seem to be the months that like to just hit us out of nowhere and cause us to miss school. But last week we missed 3 days of school, and that was very unfortunate. One thing I'm grateful for is that I was able to sleep in, get enough sleep, catch up on all my homework, just chill and relax, despite feeling I've had a break almost every single week of the school year. Unfortunate thing number 2, I guess you could say, I had my senior project. I don't know if you seniors at the other high schools around the country or area that I'm in do senior projects, but we do senior projects, and of course because of the snow, despite it melting a good bit, we did not have a 2-hour delay, but they canceled school once again. So our presentation date got moved to tomorrow, which is a Monday, December 17th. And again, grateful, but not really. I'm not really that grateful because I perfected my project to a T, and I was also looking forward to. I've been waiting for so long to present it and get it out there, and yeah, didn't happen. Excited for tomorrow, but the nerves are definitely getting to me. Second, is because we were out for 3 days, I had one of my final formal band concerts. I do have my percussion concert, which is about 3 weeks away in January, but we weren't able to practice with the band since I'm in percussion and my class is in a different class. So that was unfortunate once again, and the concert could have gone a lot better. And weirdly, I practice at home because I had a very difficult part on a piece that I played. And for some reason, when I transitioned from practicing at home then playing at the school for the first time in a week, I was not playing well. So that was highly upsetting. Thursday, I also found out my NYU decision, and it's been my dream school since I was 12 years old. I haven't explained that part of myself yet on this channel, so I'll go into a whole college video because I do like watching them. So I'll go all into that, but I did not get into NYU. I was indeed rejected, and it's been my dream school. Things have happened in high school where I was caught off my path of wanting to, fit the whole thing. I can't speak. It's late at night. So it was disappointing. But not as disappointing as the other college decisions that I found out about. So my stats are pretty almost average. I do take AP classes. I'm involved in a lot of different extracurriculars. I work a job. I'm the oldest in my family. I have 5 kids. Again, we'll go into a whole video discussing high school stuff. But I also applied to Fordham University in Sarah Lawrence, and not unfortunately, okay, again, this is not a bad thing, but I happened to be very heartbroken, and I was expecting Fordham to come out Friday, and this is when I found out. Friday was a very heartbreaking day, but I expected to find out Fordham at that night, but I got it late afternoon, and I got deferred. I applied early action. I got deferred to be considered among the regular applicant pool, again, I know I shouldn't be as upset, but I know I stood a way better chance of getting into Fordham than I did with NYU. And then I'm sitting there watching 8th Grade the Movie by Bo Burnham, which you should absolutely 1000% see. And I was clicking on my Sarah Lawrence portal, just checking it out, making sure I had everything submitted. And for this school, I will say, it's my number 2 school. I thought I was a shoo-in, not gonna lie. And then I had a view status update, and I was gonna wait for my parents to get home because they feel as if this school very much fits me and my personality and everything about me. So they think this is like 1000% a match school. So we wait a while, I wait for them to get home, and I open it and I see I also get deferred. Very heartbreaking. I had a meltdown, and I know I shouldn't be as upset. Compared to the other people here at my high school, I did not apply to where everybody else did. I applied to very competitive schools also out of state, schools where also the stats are a little high, but I do match up and kind of am up to par. But again, it was just disappointing knowing that, because I want to go to New York, explain that in the video, in another video. But again, it was just heartbreaking knowing that I actually stood it's more heartbreaking knowing that I stood a chance among these schools rather than being rejected from a school that I know I was way below their standards and way below their averages. Again, I know I could have gotten in with the stats I had, but at that point, I know I did not just, in the end, what I had worked hard enough for was just not enough in the end. So I have 2 schools left to hear from, Manhattan College and Rutgers. Kind of scared about Rutgers, not gonna lie. And Manhattan College, again, I should definitely be a shoo-in, but who knows what will happen. So yeah, again, Saturday last night was actually very fun, and I was able to get my mind off of everything because, again, Friday sucked. And basically the whole week wasn't good when it felt like it should have been. Moving on, winter break starts already. I feel like I've had 10 million breaks though within my senior year, and the downside about that, upside, I'm able to catch up on sleep. I feel as if I've gotten more sleep than I have in every other year, despite this honestly being almost as hard, just as harder as junior year. But we've had so many breaks, and I haven't been in a full week of school probably since October, and that, yeah. And I just feel like I haven't been able to get into as much of a flow as I feel like I should with school. And again, I'm not gonna waste my time. 7 hours, how many hours of my day, I'm not gonna waste my time just not doing anything. And that's what sucks, especially senior year, is that I want to be able to have a good push into my last year of like formal education. And yeah, I know I'm grateful for what I have for school, but it's just, I know I can be doing my best when I'm on a consistent schedule, and that was my whole goal for this year, and that has definitely changed. Maybe this is karma. I've been trying to tell myself that this isn't some payback from God or whoever for not, living up to my own expectations or failing others. But again, I'm just trying to be positive despite negative happening. And again, with these with college stuff, it's not, if it's them, not me. Again, I'm not ragging on these schools, but there's another plan for me. Maybe I should go to that school I probably didn't really look into, and maybe I'll have the best time of my life with school. Hopefully next semester I get more into a great rhythm, an uninterrupted rhythm where I actually will succeed as much as I would like to, more than I feel like I have already. And then with Blythe, who the hell knows that? So that is my recap of what's been happening the past week. Hopefully we could continue that upward trajectory for the last 14 days of the year, which is terrifying. I keep spitting. It's terrifying to say the least. But again, upward trends. That's all we want. That's all we want. Upward trajectory. I keep spitting once again. Alright.